Welcome to the Untitled Car Project podcast, your one stop show about Indian car enthusiasts capable of giving Dominic Toretto a run for his money. With serial gearheads Siddhant and Shivam, here we go.
Okay,
Okay.
Anshik, what's your basic knowledge about horsepower and torque?
Now you're putting me on the spot here. Dude, I can't do this without sounding dumb, man. रुक जाओ. नहीं मैं बस वो देख रहा हूँ.
थोड़ा सा ऐसे
Anshik looking for hacks.
scenario में
टॉर्क तो समझ ही नहीं आया. हॉर्स पावर तो पता है. Horse power is basically the rate at which you get something done, right?
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Very simply.
Yeah.
Torque,
Yeah.
I have no clue about torque, but yeah, it's the same thing. I
Work
think
done in
it's
a specific amount of time.
But torque I think torque is a similar concept, but then I'm not very sure about
In
that.
layman terms, torque is the twisting force.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like when you're opening a door, you're actually applying some amount of torque. It's like applying force at some distance over a leverage. Like if this
But
is
what
my
does-
hand, this is torque.
But what does that have to do with operating a car? Those two concepts, what's the fuss about them? Because I mean, in general terms, horsepower is, as I described, getting something done. But if it's operating a car, which is where the whole argument is based over, why is this such a big deal? Why are there so many comparisons out there between the two?
There's a lot of rumors and all that has been going around. Which is better, if torque is better or if horsepower is better. What I feel is basically upon your application. So torque will give you instant amount of acceleration at XYZ point in time that you want, wherein horsepower is amount of work you want to get done in some amount of time. Say you want to run a vehicle, you want that speed to come eventually. You don't want that instant acceleration that you get. Okay. So, like if I'm running on a drag, I mean, the easiest form of racing that people understand is गाड़ी दो गाड़ी लगा के भगा दो उसको. So that's basically drag. So when I'm running my vehicle in a drag strip, I would want my entire power to be delivered to my wheels and to the road instantly for those say 6 seconds or say 9 seconds. 6 seconds I'm exaggerating, but say 9-10 seconds. So that is when I need my optimum amount of torque. That is your torque. Your torque will give you instant amount of acceleration, wherein your horsepower will give you if you have more horsepower, you will definitely have a faster vehicle, but over a period of time. Your speed will come over a period of time, not instantly to your wheels.
So, अगर तूने कभी ग्राफ पे देखा होगा, हमेशा there are two lines going.
So it's like once your torque increases with RPM is your revolutions per minute of the engine. Your torque will increase. After a point, it will start decreasing.
It
wherein-
peaks and then it goes down.
Okay.
Exactly. But for horsepower, it will increase. It will cross that peak of torque. And then also it will increase after, say, 10. Okay, we just look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, ये दिख रहा है देखो.
Okay.
So blue
So-
वाला is your horsepower and red वाला is your torque.
Okay.
So horsepower increases with your RPM. ये नीचे जो RPM है ना.
Uh-huh.
And torque हमेशा low RPM से it will start. It will peak out middle से थोड़ा आगे, and then it will start falling. But your horsepower will keep increasing.
All right.
ठीक है.
The whole fuss
Now
is
I get
actually
it.
about why the torque decreases after a point of time. Like everyone is like, if you want you would want, if you're running a dragster, you would want this peak to shift to say 2500 RPM. So there's a whole scientific game behind it, wherein why your torque drops after a certain amount of point. This is because your torque is directly proportional to how much force that you're making inside your cylinder. And that is proportional to your pressure that you are able to make inside a cylinder. That is also directly proportional to how much air you can accommodate or per se in technical terms, your volumetric efficiency. So as your engine RPM increases, there is very less time for the engine to breathe. Like there's less time. It's like when you're running. If you're running faster, you tend to breathe fast, right? I mean, you don't let your lungs fill up completely. So it's the same with your engine. When you're running at a higher RPM, it cannot fill up the whole entire cylinder. Hence, your torque drops after a certain amount of time. So that's the reason that at higher RPMs, there is a huge amount of obstructions. Like there are walls, there's the intake pipe, the exhaust pipe. At higher RPMs, if you really want to get into the technical terms, there is tuning of the intake and exhaust to a particular length, so that what happens at 4,500 RPM, where you're getting your peak torque right now in this graph, your length is being tuned for that 4,500 RPM. That when your engine reaches that 4,500 RPM, maximum amount of air will be delivered from that tubing to your engine. Hence, this happens. Hence, what people do in aftermarket tuning for exhaust and intake. This is what they play with when they don't touch the ECU. There are ways to increase your torque with the ECU as well, and without the ECU, which we call mechanical tuning. This is how you do it.
That cleared a lot of things out. So what in your opinion, the three biggest myths that have no validity in the real world scenario?
That you need to put that once you're reaching a higher RPM, you're cutting down your fuel. That's one of the misconceptions that me and Shivam found out on so-called Quora. We found that out, that these are the misconceptions. This is one of the main misconceptions. I found this on 503 guys posting about it, that okay, your major reason for torque decreasing after a point of time is like you pour in less amount of fuel, which is actually the opposite. Once we increase the RPM, we are actually pouring more amount of the fuel to keep my engine cool. That's again a different ball game. We might talk about it later someday. Write it down. Now coming back to this point of torque, this is not the main thing. We don't put in less amount of fuel. We put in more amount of fuel. As I told before while explaining torque, that okay, it is because of the breathability of the engine that it falls down. Like the volumetric efficiency falls down after a point in time. That's the main reason why people think that okay, maybe we are putting less amount of fuel. So that's one of the myths that I hope I've cleared it out.
So basically, your valve is opening for very short time, like short pulses of air.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The major misconception. Oh, that just this thing came up into my mind. What is torque? What is traction? People confuse torque and traction a lot. Like I've seen people be like, यार मेरा तो traction नहीं मिल रहा है गाड़ी को, maybe मेरे में ज़्यादा torque है या कम torque है. But your torque is basically the amount of power that you're trying to put down to your wheels, and traction is the amount of grip that you want just to enough to overcome the force of friction. I hope you guys were able to learn something from this. Let us know in the comment section, and we'll be back with more.